The Mote amp is a trap. The game hands it to you and says good luck, then expects you to fight Void Angels, Eidolons, and Thrax with what feels like a glorified water pistol. But here's the thing, you don't need to be in the endgame to build something better. Today I'm testing the 5 beginner amps everyone recommends, plus one bonus amp that I personally used for way too long. All of these come from Onco. All of these are accessible right now, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one I'd build if I had to start Warframe again tomorrow. First up, the 111. This is the first real upgrade from the Mote amp, and the difference is not subtle. Semi-auto, long range, hits hard up close and from a distance. 140 energy, 14 shots before recharge. The secondary is a quick charge wide beam, perfect for clearing Thrax. Rat Black Prism, Pincher Scaffold, and Clapcra Brace. Onco has them all. If you want an amp that carries you comfortably from the mid game without hours of mining, the 111 is your amp. Next, the 123, Rat Black Prism, Shruxon Scaffold, Lauren Brace. If you like seeing crits on every single shot, this amp was built for you. Same Rat Black Prism as the 111, completely different beast. 100 energy, 10 shots, 50% crit chance. Every trigger pull feels like it matters, but the real star is the secondary. A short-range explosive projectile that detonates at 10 meters. Point this at an Eidolon shield and watch it melt. The catch? The Lore Embrace needs Eidolon shards. So if you're not comfortable with Terry hunts yet, build your 1-1 first and come back to this one. The 223, Shork Prism, Shruxon Scaffold, Lore Embrace. If the 123 is your precision rifle, the 223 is your shotgun. You still get the Shruxon secondary that absolutely chunks Eidolon shields, but now your primary fires a wide plasma wave instead of a single projectile. Walk into a room, pull the trigger, and suddenly everything in front of you has a problem. The trade-off is range. You lose the precision of the Rat Black Prism, but gain an easier amp to use in normal gameplay. One thing to ignore is the 32 status chance. It looks impressive on paper, but most of the content people build amps for, Eidolons, Void Angels, and similar bosses, don't really care about status effects. Crit is still king. The 243, Shork Prism, Fad Scaffold, Lauren Brace. This is the one players say makes amps finally click. Swap the Shruxon for the Fad and your secondary becomes a Void Glaive. On impact, it bounces to 5 more targets, exploding on every single one. Pair that with a Shork shotgun primary and you're clearing runes without aiming. Surrounded, press heavy attack, watch everything pop. The only catch? Single targets. Eidolons, Void Angels. One enemy, no bounce. The glaive hits once and stops. Daily driver? Yes. Boss killer? No. The 343, Grand Mu Prism, Fad Scaffold, Lauren Brace. You like grenade launchers? This is your amp. The Grand Mu fires 3 heavy void grenades in an arc, and when you pair that with the Fad Scaffold, you're essentially turning your operator into an area of effect weapon. The 234 clears rooms, the 343 deletes them. The downside is efficiency. Every shot is 5 energy, which equates to 15 energy total. So you'll feel yourself recharging far more often, and just like the 243, single target damage isn't where this amp shines. You're building this because you want to clear groups of enemies with as little effort as possible. If the 123 is your boss killer, the 343 is your crowd control monster. The 212, Shork Prism, Pincher Scaffold, Jutney Brace. This is the bonus amp, the one I actually used. Full honesty, there was no strategy. I googled best beginner Warframe amp, opened a Reddit thread and built the first result. That was the 212. Shork gives you the wide shotgun primary, Pinchers a charge beam with faster recharge from the Jutney Brace. Star chart? Fine. Then I tried Eidolon hunting and the damage disappeared. 10% crit chance. The 123 is sitting at 50%. It's not even close. One saving grace. The charge shot hits for 18,000. One big number. Not sustained. One punch. Verdict. The 212 is a perfectly fine amp that I used way past its expiration date. If you're doing anything beyond the star chart, build one of the first 5. Don't be like me. By now, you've probably noticed a pattern. Building the amps isn't actually the hard part. The grind is. The first wall is Cetus Wisps. The game never really warns you about these. but almost every beginner amp needs them. You'll be running around the plains collecting them one at a time. A resource booster will give you 2. It cuts down the grind dramatically. It's easily the biggest time saver I've found while making this video. The second wall is quills standing. 4 of the 5 amps in this video use the Lauren brace. To get that, you'll need to be rank 3 with the quills. That's 30 sentient cores to hit rank 2, then another 10 Eidolon shards to reach rank 3. And if you want the next amp, the 243, you'll need the Fad Scaffold. That's rank 4, another 20 Eidolon shards. So, which one do you actually build? If I'm starting over tomorrow, 111, minimum standing, maximum return. It'll carry you through 80% of the game. But if I could only own one of these amps, I'd choose the 123 for that 50% crit chance. That's your boss killer. Or push to rank 4 and build the 343 for hallway clearing. Those are my 2. 223 and 243 are solid, but I prefer the precision of the 123. If you're more close combat, the 243 is your pick. And honestly, mix parts. If none of these combos stood out, grab the prism, scaffold, and brace you like, and go make your own. The point is, you're not stuck with the Mote amp anymore. You've got options. And once you're ready, make your way to Little Duck on Fortuna and craft the infamous 777. Thank you for watching, Tenno, and I'll see you in the next one.